Instead of setting all the parameters for the newly created elements all the time, you can also save and reuse parameters by defining favorites. Similar to attributes, later on, you can export and import the favorite settings between projects. You can apply the favorite settings to existing elements as well, and use them as a basis for new elements. You can access the favorites using the Favorites palette. Deselect all elements and choose Window, Palettes, Favorites. By default, you can see some predefined favorites available. If a tool is activated, the list will show the relevant favorites only. Let's assume that we want to use a favorite we created in a former project previously. Next to the name header, click the arrow icon to display the available options. Click the Load Favorites item. Search and select the existing favorites preference file. Click Open. In the upcoming dialog, click Merge to append the additional favorites to the current project. Click Skip All to avoid replacing the existing favorites. Select the Wall tool, and notice that the exterior wall too will appear in the favorites list. Close the Favorites palette. Now we will create some additional walls. Open the Zero ground floor plan. Open the Wall Settings dialog. Click on the Favorites button at the top. Select Exterior Wall 2 from the list and click Apply. Note that the parameter settings changed in the Settings dialog. This is a solid stone with one side slanted. Set the building material to Stone, Structural, and click OK. Select the Straight Geometry method and set the reference line to the outside face in the info box. We create a straight segment 2 meters from the existing wall, and then we modify it. To find the precise locations, we'll use guidelines. Hover your cursor over the edge of the longer wall segment until an orange spot appears. Click on the spot and drag the line by the dot towards the pavement. Type 2 in the tracker. Press Enter. If not visible, the tracker can be activated from the standard toolbar by pressing the Show Hide Tracker button. Repeat this on the shorter sides towards the interior by a distance of 0.5 meters. Draw the wall line between the guideline intersection points starting from the left side. Select the slanted wall. Click on the right side of the endpoint. Select the Stretch command in the Pet palette and move the endpoint downwards. Hold down the Shift key while moving the cursor downwards. Do not release the Shift button, and type D1 to define the endpoint of a meter below its original position. Now, click on the reference line and select the Curve Edge icon on the Pet palette. Move the cursor upwards and type 30 in the tracker as radius. Hit Enter. To pick up the parameters of elements and set them as default, activate the eyedropper button in the standard toolbar. The cursor will change to an eyedropper. You can also press the Alt key shortcut to activate the eyedropper. Now pick up the settings of the existing external wall. Move the eyedropper above the external wall so that it's highlighted, and the tracker will provide you with some brief details about the wall. Click on the wall. Note that the wall tool will be activated in the toolbox, and the info box will also refer to the wall. Please note, in cases where multiple elements are placed above each other, you can always switch between them with the Tab key. Make sure you find the external wall with the eyedropper cursor. Open the wall settings. Set the wall top to first story, home +1. Set the top offset to top linked story, and enter the value 0.00. Click OK. Draw the front and the back walls of the entrance enclosure with the help of guidelines created 1.8 meters from the outside edge of the wall. Please use core inside reference line. And draw the wall downwards on the left side. And upwards on the right side. You can see that some skins of the multi-layer wall intersect the stone wall, and some layers of the external wall do not intersect correctly. This is because the skin priorities are not set correctly. The bigger the priority number, the stronger the wall or wall skin will be when it comes to intersections with other walls. You can set the priority between 0 and 999. You can set skin priorities by building materials. Select the exterior wall and open Options, Element Attributes, Building Materials. The materials that the composite uses will be highlighted in the list. Select the masonry block structural skin and check its priority. It is 730, which means that the stone wall must have an equal or higher priority number to avoid unneeded intersections. Set the priority of the stone structural material up to at least 730. Click OK. Now the walls appear correctly.